Here we are, the heavyweight world boxing scene at the minute, and yeah, we just heard on the radio about Anthony Joshua. Would love to secure his world claim beating Deontay Wilder, but then even if he beat Deontay, which I don't think he could, you know, he's still got to beat the lineal heavyweight champion, which is Tyson Fury, to, you know, to seal the deal truly. So obviously we could talk about AJ first and what he's achieved, and you know, where he's going with the future, you know, champions and winning all the belts. But if we look at it like this, Tyson Fury, what he done with Wilder in that little time of coming back, no one else has ever performed like that after such a long break off from that sort of level, and then coming in back in at that level. Yeah, he had a couple of little quick build-up fights, but obviously, you know, you've got to do the training and get some work done after a long break like that. And what Tyson achieved there was massive, but I've not seen many other people, when Wilder hit him, ever get back up. Even when Tyson first went down, you know, probably would have struggled to sort of carry on with the rest of the fight, or just got blown out of there within a couple of minutes. But Tyson was right back in the fight and winning the rounds like he did, and his movement and everything was way better than Joshua's. So yeah, as with AJ sort of saying that, I just think, you know, he's a bigger, easier target to hit. He's not as fluent as Tyson and as relaxed style, and with the where he is with the target, Wilder would definitely blow him away, 100%. You know, AJ would want to stand there, come on, get banged a bit, and then he'd catch him. He might wobble him, but I don't think he'd finish him. Wilder's, you know, been rocked before, and he can soon get straight back into the fight. He's so athletic, but yeah, so powerful. So I just think, you know, Joshua really is to do that. Even if you'd done that, you'd still, in my eyes, you'd have to beat Tyson Fury as well. And then would say, basically, you know, what you've done is, you know, you've achieved the best then. But why go in and go all that way and then not have these fights? You need to be getting them on really within this year, end of this year, beginning of next year, and that needs to happen. You know, what's he waiting for? More to get too old, like Klitschko, or, you know, they just don't want it anymore, which I believed with the Klitschko fight. Basically, that's what happened. He had Joshua out on his feet, and he was completely fucked for about 2 rounds after the knockdown. And Klitschko was not. He was fresh. He was up on his toes. If you watch the fight, Klitschko would have in his other, you know, earlier days, stepped in, and he could have then. He just looked like he didn't want it anymore, and he's quite happy to let that title be handed over. Basically, he could have finished Joshua easily. Most other guys, he would have finished him. Joshua's power was gone. His power was down. You could see that from the knockdown. Total power loss, which does happen. So loss of power, limbs, everything was basically heavy and sluggish. Basically, I think he gave him that fight, personally. And I don't think, you know, some of the other fights have been that great, and the opponents compared to, let's say, like what Tyson Fury's had and dealt with, and you know, and you know, if Klitschko could have landed shots on Tyson, I'm sure he would have done a lot more damage than what he could, but he couldn't get near Tyson. So you know, looking back on it, you know, it is basically, I think, even a Dylan White fight for AJ. But yeah, these fights need to be happening. Dylan's right in the mix as well. Dylan White, bloody, you know what he done with Parker there, and you know, compared to what AJ done, and he's saying he didn't have nothing to lose, but he still had everything to lose, because if he lost that fight, where's Dylan going after? Bloody complete load of rubbish talk. Where's Dylan? You know, where is Dylan going after that fight? If he wouldn't have done what he done with that, basically he's fucking not getting no look-in. He should be getting look-ins there. I honestly think, personally, AJ's out of the picture with them three, and that will come literally back down again to Tyson Fury, Dylan White, and Wilder, because I just think they've got more. They've got more in them than AJ. Yeah, he's skillful. He's textbook boxer, but they've just got something a little bit different. The style, the flashness, the flair, the heart, the grit, everything. Just Dylan White is a much better fighter now than AJ. Or admittedly, they've had their run-ins, but you know, I think even that fight would be a good fight to fight Dylan White. We should have been looking at fighting him instead of this Ruiz guy. So yeah, well, myself personally, I just look at other stuff with other mates I talk with, and we just look at it for what it is, and I'm just saying exactly for what it is. There's no sides to nothing or anything else like that. And you know, a bit like Tyson Fury, he looked completely out of that fight with Wilder. Bloody amazing how he got up was unreal. What a, you know, has got to be the ultimate fight for years. That for a heavyweight fight. Absolutely legendary stuff. That was bloody complete resurrection, basically. Yeah, you know, good on Tyson for taking that fight on and doing that, because that's going up against one of the hardest hitting heavyweights of all times. If Joshua got hit, I don't think he'll be getting up, to be honest with you. He's going to be out cold. So yeah, if he wants the Dylan White fight before any other fights, get that done, and he'll be out of the picture. And then, you know, maybe at least the others got the balls to fight each other and get on with that. And you know, they'll be just happy